Hi, my name is Amanda and I'm gonna talk about the blood. The blood is the fluid that keeps us alive. How does it keep us alive? Well, the blood brings oxygen from the air from the environment to the tissues and organs in the body. And then it takes the carbon dioxide and takes it to the lungs where it will be released to the air, to the environment again. Now, uh, how does the blood reaches every part and organ in the body? Okay, we all know we have a heart, and the heart is one of the most important organs in the human body. Now, how does it work? Well, we have two upper chambers called right and left atriums, and two lower chambers called right and left ventricles. Now, the bloods come from the entire body and enters to the right atrial. Now, the blood enters the right ventricle and then it exits the heart and go to the lungs. In the lungs, the blood turns into oxygenated blood again, and it's ready to go back to the heart. Back to the heart, we have a left atrial, and then the blood enters the left ventricle. Finally, the blood exits the heart through the aortic artery. The aortic artery is the biggest artery in the body, and it's very important because it will distribute the blood to the rest of the body, to the rest of the tissues and organs. Now, what is the blood made of? The blood has various components such as plasma, red cells, white cells, and platelets. I'm gonna talk about each now. The plasma is the yellow liquid in the blood. It's important because it contains a lot of water and we need that water to live. It contains salts, enzymes, and proteins. That's why it's very important. Now, red cells are also called erythrocytes, and they are important because it contains hemoglobin, one of the most important proteins in human body because it carries oxygen. That's why it's that important. Now, white cells are also called leukocytes, and they fight against infections. And we have a few types of leukocytes, such as lymphocytes, basophils, eosinophils, monocytes. And each of them has a specific function. Like lymphocytes are experts fighting infections. Eosinophils are involved in fighting parasites, and basophils and monocytes are involved in allergic reactions. Now, platelets. Platelets are important in stopping bleeding. Let's imagine we are driving a bike and then we fall off the bike and we get a wound. We will start bleeding and we need to stop that bleeding. Okay, how does the body deal with it? That's why we have platelets, because they are tiny cells that form clots and stop bleeding. Okay, now we know a little bit more about blood, and I hope you enjoyed my video, and thank you for your attention.